As you guys, I'm sure you can hear the chimes going because it's such a beautiful, beautiful, windy Friday, the day of love, Venus Day, goddess energy. So, of course, that's why I have the red. I have my strawberries and a little bit of honey and my green tea, mixed with raspberry tea, and there's some blueberries at the bottom. But coming to you because the message of today, since it's the day of love rituals, it's to talk about different types of relationships, polygamy, monogamy, and my ideas and thoughts surrounded by all of these things. So let's discuss the beauty of these different types of relationships. Love, in my personal humble opinion, is a lovely vibration that is so powerful that it really cannot be defined, but it can be felt in a way in which it brings you peace, it brings you joy, it makes you light. You know, a lot of people say, I love you, I love you, I love you. But does that love make you feel light? Does that love make you feel free? Does that love make you feel liberated? Does that love make you feel powerful, invincible? You know? Or does that love make you feel controlled? Does that love make you feel limited? Does that love make you feel insecure? And if so, is that love? People are usually a mirror of ourselves. They make us see ourselves. Usually when we're upset with someone that we're in a relationship with, it is only pointing out in ways in which we need to heal. Okay, I had to come inside to continue this video because the dogs outside were barking. They were very, very loud. Anyways, yes, so oftentimes, especially in romantic relationships, people use the word love so often and in hopes of maybe perhaps receiving love. And oftentimes they haven't given themselves the love that they should be giving themselves and put so much energy on the other person to make them feel loved or worthy of love without even realizing it. Even some of them thinking that they really, truly love themselves. But for example, if you yourself know that you're beautiful, even if you yourself know that you're handsome, even if you know that you're smart, you realize that you don't really know if you need the validation of your partner to tell you these things. Your partner should just be the icing on the cake saying thank you, but that should be a relationship anyway. The divine in me recognizes the divine in you, and this is why I love you. So I myself have been in different types of relationships. I've been in monogamous relationships. I have been in open relationships. I have been in polygamous relationships. I have been in relationships with women. I've been in relationships with men. I have been very open-minded in my 36 years on this earth. A long time. So, and I've found what works for me and what doesn't work for me and how things can go wrong and how things can go right. But I do know that none of it has to do with it going wrong or going right. Has everything, I meant to say, to do with love and exactly how much you love this person. Because if you love this person that you're in a relationship with, or monogamous or polygamous, you will honor them, you'll be respectful to them, you'll always be honest and tell them the truth. And that is love. And that is how you can have successful relationships, because we do not own each other. We belong to ourselves and the Most High. We came in alone. Now, for those of you who are heterosexual, for example, women, or bisexual, but you want to be with a guy, as well as a woman or just with a guy. The thing is that women, for you guys, outnumber men by a long shot. So the wonderful men that are available out there who have their together in every way, in most ways, because sometimes you still will have to heal and nurture your man so that he will feel more whole as he does things for you, protects, provides, and loves and respects you. But because there's so very few, not want to say few, but very limited great men that have just all around wonderful. It is lovely for these men to be able to share themselves with more than one woman, because sisters loving each other, if you respect your sister, love your sister, there's no insecurity that's going to pop up to make you be like, no, you can't be with her. Conversation is in no way trying to convince anybody to be polygamous or monogamous. Something different strokes for different folks. But I'm saying to be open and trying new things is all about what learning is. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And sometimes in our Native American cultures, in our African cultures, which I'm both, in even our Louisiana cultures, this is not new to us. This is practices that a lot of our ancestors did, but it is all about respect. When you have lovely people in relationships that respect each other, there's more money going into the house. There's more love going into the house. Nobody's insecure. Everybody's receiving love, you know? One of my friends was like, girl, you're crazy if you want to share your spouse. What if the other person that's sleeping with your spouse, they end up liking their sex, for example, more than yours? I'm like, well, if it's better than mine, then go ahead, baby. You got the best. But she's going to respect me. She's going to love me, or she's out, you know, because you never mess up with the core. Oftentimes, we've been told what to think, what to do, what religion to be, what to wear, what to say, what words to use, you know. And it's all a control system to get you away from nation building, you know. And we can be in monogamous relationships, you know, or we can be in polygamous relationships. But as long as love and respect is at the core of all of our relationships, first and foremost, really loving yourself. And you know, if you love yourself, if you're taking care of your body, if you're feeding your mind, if you're loving each other properly, if you're not comparing yourself to the next person, okay? You know also how much you love yourself by how you treat others. It's a great example of how much you love yourself. Do you respect them? Do you seek to understand and overstand before you seek to be understood or overstood or understood? There are so many beautiful things that can come out of having polygamous relationships. Lots. Now, I've been on this, and I've spoken on this on Facebook on this particular subject, maybe even 5, 7, 10 years ago. My first open relationship was when I was 22. So, yeah, and I'm 36, be 37 next month. So, a while ago. So, I'm very experienced in this. And I've traveled around the world speaking to, especially even here in the United States, speaking to different people who have been doing this lifestyle for a long time, even people that are my age that were raised in this lifestyle, and the pros and cons of it, and what can go wrong and what can go right. My only thing is to say, just be open. Just be open-minded and make sure. Now, if the person that you're with doesn't respect you enough to be honest with you in a monogamous relationship, you shouldn't even be in a relationship with them, period. If you can't trust them to be open and honest with you in a polygamous relationship, and also make sure to maintain that foundation, the core unit, and respect the core unit, then you don't need to be with that person.